everyone, welcome to Nat One's Tabletop Tavern. My name's Sarah.
Amanda.
Mickey.
And Thomas.
Here, you will get to watch us play all sorts of different board games, card games, and pretty much anything that you can play on top of a table.
You will get to watch us play the tabletop games for the first time, which means as we learn, you will too.
Adventure with us through the ups and downs, the ensuing fights, and me winning almost every game against these three.
Asterisk.
So tune in every Thursday at 8 a.m. Pacific Time for new episodes of Tabletop Tavern.
Silver and Gold. A card game. Actually, it's a treasure finding game. Have you guys played this?
Have not.
I have not either. I have read the instructions, but we will learn together. So ultimately, the point of the game is to score as many points as possible. And by doing that, we are filling out these maps and finding treasure. There are 4 rounds to the game, 7 steps within a round. No, 7 turns in a round, 3 steps in a turn.
Okay.
What the hell? Okay, so go ahead and shuffle those. And then go ahead and shuffle those. So essentially, what is going to happen is we will have 2 treasure cards in front of us, and then there will be 4 treasure cards in the middle of the table. We will be flipping this deck over, and it will reveal, here, we'll just do it, a shape. And we are to mark off our treasure maps with this shape. Okay, and then once our treasure map is filled, we get those points. We put it off to the side, we get a new one, and so on and so forth. We'll just have to go through it. It'll be easier. Okay. Okay, look at your cards and decide which 2 you want to keep. And I will tell you, the colors do have a slight meaning to them. Each color has 12 cards within the deck, except gray. Gray only has 11 cards in the deck. By the end of the game, if it comes down to a tie, the tiebreaker is whoever has the most gray cards breaks the tie and wins. If you have the same amount of gray, then they have a color scale. If this also results in a tie, green, then orange, then purple. So purple is the
Final decider.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so choose the 2 that you want to keep and put them in front of you. That one. This one. Okay, these go in there.
Right on top.
We're going to shuffle them.
Okay.
And go ahead and shuffle them. You will see that there are some symbols on your treasure maps. These are the points, the main points up here in the corner.
Okay.
The X's mean that if you cross an X space off, you get to immediately cross off another space. The coins are additional way to get these trophy points for even more points for the end. And I'll explain that here in a second. The palm trees, you immediately get points, palm tree points. And what it is that you get a point for your palm tree, and then you get a point for every palm tree showing within the 4 cards that will be up here. I'll keep that out because I'm going to have to reread that. Okay, so this is our first shape. we look to see how we can fit the shape onto our treasure cards and mark it off. You can flip it, you can mirror it, you can reverse it, you can do whatever you want with it as long as it stays within this configuration. Okay, and then we'll go through 7 out of 8 of these cards, and then we'll tally stuff up, and then we'll shuffle, and then we'll keep going 4 times.
Okay.
Okay? Who wants to go first? It says whoever went treasure hunting and dug up some buried treasure goes first. Who recently did that?
And found a buried chest. So,
You can go first then.
but there's nothing in it.
So we'll go try.
Okay, so this is just going to help us keep track of who is going first because it's going to change.
Okay.
And so ultimately you don't have to worry about that right now. So, step 1, we reveal the expedition card, which is this one right here. Step 2, we're now going to cross off our boxes. You will choose one treasure map and cross off the box.
Ooh, can you do that?
Mm-hmm.
Switch over, like if I got an X over here, I could.
Yeah, so as soon as you hit those red X's, you can, your extra marks can go to
either. Okay.
either one. Okay.
So,
Mm-hmm.
what were the extra marks?
Yes. So I put an X on a box that had an X already in there, the red X.
Mhm.
That means I get to mark an extra box on either one of my treasure maps. I chose the other
Another
X
X.
box.
And then another X.
And then I had one more because of the last one.
Okay.
So then I put it in a random blank one. I also crossed off coin. So that means that I will be able to cross off a coin on my card right now. Once you fill a row, you have to announce it. So that way by step 3, which is coming up, we get trophy points.
Okay.
And we have to mark them. Whoever gets it first marks it down. So that's why it's important to know who's going first. Step 3 is complete rows of coins or a treasure card. So has anybody completed anything? No. All right, so then you move it to the next player. And we reveal. Good. And did anybody complete anything? Cool. I didn't either. Okay. Reveal expedition. I have completed a treasure card. So, 3, no. Be the first player, and then to order to resolve their complete rows of coins and complete treasure files. I think I just repeat. Yeah. Okay, so I completed it. I put it off to the side, and I can either choose to select one from here, or I can draw from the top of the pile. I'm gonna take this one. Okay, and then
What would happen if a card were drawn
I believe you just don't get to mark anything off. That's right. On any.
Are you talking about if you put like the line and then you
Yeah,
wouldn't
so-
be able to get the one?
Yeah.
I think you'd have to find like the ones where you'd get the X just to be able to place one there.
Right. Yeah. Okay, if a player cannot or does not want to use the revealed card pattern, expedition cards pattern, they can instead cross off any single box on either of their 2 incomplete treasure cards.
That's nice.
There you go. So you always have to cross off a box, no matter what.
Pretty good.
Okay. Shape.
I've completed one.
Awesome. Okay. That was my extra. And I completed a row as well. Okay, so I have the first player card, so I go first. I take the 6 trophy points for that, but I didn't do anything else. Do you got anything?
No.
Okay,
Completed.
nice. And then feel free to grab the round. Good? Okay. And then I believe this is the last.
Yep.
Yep, last turn of this round, of the first round.
Got a palm tree.
Nice. Got 3 then?
Yep.
Okay, so
Completed one.
awesome. Okay. Okay. And then do you got anything?
Just a palm tree. Wait, since that one has appeared before, I would score. Do I get that one too, or how would that like the
Yep.
transitioning work?
You're correct. So he has the first player card. So yeah.
Cool.
Mine was from a turn before, so I can't do that.
Gotta get that point.
I know, it's important. Okay, so this is the 7th or 8th one. We don't reveal it. Go ahead and shift the first card. Actually, so you mark off first round. Okay, and then Mickey will start us off. card be the one that you need.
It's one of those two.
Mm-hmm. So I don't think it's come up yet.
Okay, you got a lot of cards over there.
Aww. I completed a card. Alright, so for end of game scoring, any treasure cards not completed don't earn any points and they're put off to the side. Each crossed off coin box earns 1 point.
Each crossed off coin box on
So-
here.
Each one
Yep.
that's not completed. Like in a row.
No, so on top of your trophies, you get a point for each coin that you've crossed off.
That's good points right there.
I'm glad I did what I did in the last round, otherwise I wouldn't have gotten those points.
Yeah, I might have revisit my tactics there. Each trophy earns as many points as the number on it. The numbers of the 4 palm tree boxes added up all together. That's right. And then the seals on completed treasure cards earn 1 or 2 extra points for each separate completed treasure card in this color. If a player has several seals, all of these seals are scored accordingly.
So if I have a bonus that says 2 on it,
With the purple,
yes.
so you get 2 points per completed purple treasure. Is that what
Oh,
it says?
what?
Say it again.
Seals on completed treasure cards earn 1 or 2 extra points for each separate completed treasure card in this color.
Oh,
Yes.
Mother effer!
So I
No!
get 4 points because I get 2 for each one,
Yeah,
and then 1 point for gray.
but you don't have
I don't.
any.
Okay.
Oh dang, he totally just racked in some points right there.
Yeah. 3.
Shoot, and then add it all
8,
together.
11. Yeah. Damn.
Oh my gosh!
Sarah's cheating.
Wait, I need to make sure though, because I really do need to make sure
I know you're cheating.
I'm.
That's not 80 points.
That's what I want to figure out real fast. Okay, so it's
What'd you end up with?
Shit.
20,
44.
24 plus 28 plus an 8. Okay. 16, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was right. That was so close though. Oh, okay. So for the camera,
Wait,
109.
did I not do my math right? I just want to match these because
Yeah.
if you had 80, I feel like I had 1, 2,
And then
and then the 2. Wait. So boom, boom, boom.
I have 109.
Did I do my math?
Mickey at first showed 106 and Thomas 104, but we're checking our math.
Alright, so 30 for greens,
Mm-hmm.
36. Oh, I completely did my math wrong.
Yeah, you did. Holy crap! How did you get your math wrong? Like
In my head.
that wide of a difference. I did-
94, yeah,
I did not win.
Let's go.
I did not win.
What the frick?
Whoa, wait, no. You didn't finish this one.
Oh,
Which ones did you not finish?
Oh.
In
That's
that
a-
one? Oh, that one? There we go. Yeah, these ones.
Everybody's cheating.
We have to win somehow. Did you recheck your math?
Yeah.
Yours correct. Well,
At least one of us was.
I was too. I'm pretty
My
sure
brain is
I
broke.
doubted myself way harder than you doubted yourself.
32, 42.
Silver and gold.
So today we got silver and gold.
Silver and gold.
So basically, this game is like a treasure hunting game. It has this sort of like Tetris gimmick in where you're trying to complete puzzles using shapes that you're given within a singular round.
This game is played in 4 rounds, and within 1 round, there are 7 turns, and within each turn, there are 3 steps. It sounds like a lot, but it really isn't, and it goes by very fast.
The game itself is played by flipping over the treasure grid cards, and with those cards you'll be able to mark off on your own treasure maps the pattern of the card that was drawn. So you can flip that pattern, you can mirror it anyway as long as it fits in the pattern of the card itself.
Once you complete the puzzle, you get points according to the points that are described on that puzzle card, and you get points from the gold squares that you mark off, from the palm tree squares that you mark off. There are many things that give you points in the game.
It was fairly simple to play, and most definitely as soon as you kind of picked up on it, and after like the first round, you start going very, very fast. It is actually stated on the box that the game should only last around 20 minutes. It is good for 2 to 4 players, and it recommends ages 8 and up. The game, it was fun and enjoyable. The cards are very nice quality. They are dry erase because you are marking certain things on not only your card, but there is just a gameplay card that you mark as well. That is one downside that some people might have, is that there is a cleanup. At the end of the game, we did have to sit there and erase our cards before we place them back into the box. You also want to make sure that your dry erase markers are kept nicely so they don't dry out. Other than that, the markers that do come with the game are really nice and they work out very well. I would most likely play this game again. Since it is mainly just cards and markers, you can play this while camping. It's not terribly difficult to explain to other people, so for sure it is good for friends, family, kids. I can see this with my son for sure. So overall, I think I would give this game probably either a 7 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10.
At first, it seemed a little complicated, and I'm not sure if it was the way Sarah was explaining it or it's the way that the rules are actually given to the players. It just makes it a little bit overwhelming at first, but then it's like one of those games, you start to get into it and it becomes completely fine. You understand how everything works. It's not as complicated as you thought it was. And I'd probably rate the game like a 7 or an 8 out of 10 because it's really simple and it's still like it requires thought as to what you're doing, kind of like Tetris in the first place, or any puzzle game really. It has a simple idea, simple mechanics of the game. You just have to think about what you're doing before you do it, think about what your strategy is beforehand, and then execute it properly and with a little bit of luck mixed in with that as well. The only gripe I have with the game is that it doesn't come with an eraser, which is kind of nitpicky because you can find a napkin or a tissue or a paper towel like we did. I had a fun time playing it, and I think that I would play it again.
I like the game because it's a little bit different than games I've played before. It's kind of like a puzzle game where you have to be very careful about where you place your tiles, and it's like Tetris in a sense. But I like the game overall. It was different than a lot of other games I've played, and yeah. I'd give it about a 7 out of 10 because I wouldn't enjoy playing it as much as I like the idea of it. Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us on today's Tabletop Tavern. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did.
Let us know what you thought in the comments below, and let us know what new games might be coming out that you'd be interested in seeing us review or play.
Also, follow along on our life journey by checking out our website or social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All links are down in the description below.
Like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. And we'll see you next week on Tabletop Tavern.